All right, we got another game against the Lakers here. Who need a center really badly. Oh man. Anyway.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Now a look at the stats for Darius Garland.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence
looking good for the
lately.
Cavs.
Just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. In at forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 5.
And
for the Spurs,
second round.
we've got Green, Tyler Hero out there with Garland. Then there's Grant, and it's Allen in at the 7. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year.
Mavs got Cooper Flag.
Thanksgiving traditions or foods for
I don't know if they really
family.
need him though.
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover. But I tell you, man,
Let's stop here. As annoying as it is to stop the game right away, who's gonna guard Luka? I feel like Luka doesn't really press the ball much. So we'll put Grant on him and see how that goes. You gotta go over all these screens. Okay. Reeves, whatever. Put anybody on that dude. LeBron. I'll put Hero on LeBron, why not? Yeah, I think it's weird. You know what? Put Hero. Put Garland on Reeves. Shit. I ain't worried. We'll put Green on. Who the hell am I gonna put on Rui? Put Green on Rui, fuck it. Fuck. And we'll put Hero on it. And Vanderbilt will get the Grant or the Allen treatment. Let's see. Vanderbilt, hey, if we lose to Jared Vanderbilt, sure. Why not? I don't mind it.
Yo mama.
Hey, look here. What's up, Pelican, man?
I love it all. I can't wait.
Reeves against Hero.
Look at that ball.
Stolen by Hero. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get
Lakers,
close to
you
the
could
rim,
have had Jeremy Grant.
you risk
No,
seeing
we
him
don't want to
give
do
you a
that.
facial right in your
Yeah,
grill.
see, look where that got you.
Here's Doncic. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Green. Coming off a stellar performance against Utah. Hachimura against Green.
Ooh.
Now here is Hachimura. He's covered closely.
Rui played good.
Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jared Allen. And really, Clark, Luka Doncic is a one-man wrecking crew on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he's special. His IQ, his size, the way he can make shots against tough defense. He's got the lean back. He's got the crafty moves. And I think he's a lot stronger and a little more athletic than people give him credit for being. I mean, without a doubt, he's one of the most unique and best players that we've seen in the game.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
And he's good on the second. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, three-time basketball Hall of Famer, the logo.
What happened there?
An all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great for sure. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Now, Hero, after Luka Doncic's miss. Hero, no good. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. Undoubtedly, their defensive focus is trying to limit Luka Doncic. Coach told me Luka is a great player who impacts the game on so many levels. No one has been able to shut him down. We just need to play with physicality and make him work for everything. We'll see how they handle one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
How'd they get,
guys?
what?
Thank you, David. James, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And LeBron,
challenging that.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Yeah, because there's a block.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make
look
the
at
right
that.
call.
What?
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was
I thought
called
blocks were a jump ball.
So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can
How'd they get 3? Did I foul Luka on 3?
Reddick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Did we foul Luka on a 3? How did they have 3 points? We did. Oh, he missed a free. Okay. When the fuck did he hit a shot? Huh? Oh, okay. Look at this shit. Oh. I don't know how tall Rudy Gobert is. But it says Maxi Kleber's 6'10". So unless Rudy's like 7'2",
see how teams are faring
like
across
2
the
inches.
league. Here's the latest edition of the power rankings. You look at Sacramento.
He
They're
was
gaining
trash
on
against
some of the
Gobert,
teams
man.
above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, the Spurs, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season.
Even Vanderbilt, he's 6'9".
To be the
so unless Rudy's like 7'3", which he might be.
And he jams it with authority.
Reeves throws that
I really
one
don't
down.
know how tall Rudy goes.
Nothing back.
Allen, a screen on Reeves. Here's Hero. They kick it out to
Green. Get these rebounds all day.
Past the arc. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Green. Hero's got 7 points in the game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And finished off by LeBron.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
And here's Garland for 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now, here's Grant. They look to him for the offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Can't be in a hurry. You've got to be composed inside. And Grant, not rushing things there, got it up and down.
Green against Hachimura. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from him.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game with 30 points. Outside, James. Takes it off the glass. LeBron's got his second basket of the night.
Okay. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Oh, hell no.
That one good for 2.
Dribble penetration is what Garland's all about, and he's a great decision maker on the move.
Reeves outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Reeves has got 5.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Over in the corner, Green. Garland surveying the D. Shot clock at 6. Shot's good by Hero. He's got 9.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Connect, he's checked in for Doncic. We've got a moment to see the league leaders in steals. Second is Darius Garland.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals
for him this year. Didn't play any of those guys.
So many of them have been in key moments for his team.
I don't think anybody could be worse than Darvin Ham as a coach. But J.J. Redick, you're pushing it, buddy.
Here's Reeves. He's got 5. Rebounds,
give up
San
my
Antonio.
Laker card,
Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Trash-ass coach.
Kicks it out to Hero. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Green with a screen for Hero.
Woohoo, look at that screen. Okay.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers.
LeBron, you cannot move like that.
Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play, sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Spurs leading by 3.
Well, they could have put Shake Milton out there. They could have put freaking Connect.
And it's Grant in the corner.
Literally anybody they could have put
Launches
out
a
there.
3. Cranes the
Fresh legs, some shooters.
Grant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're laser
Terrible
in.
ass coach.
Really making the most of their possession.
They shouldn't even lost. They should have been up 3-1. It's crazy shit.
2 free throws coming up, and they call
They should have won the last 2 games.
Well, it's fun watching Grant go to work down there. I mean, making the defense try to get aggressive.
They would have
with
won
him,
if he
and
actually knew
wins
how to
that
coach.
battle. So he gets them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing here by 8. They come into this
Why would
having
you pull and
outplayed
shoot that,
Phoenix
bro?
the last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
The shot's good. LeBron's got 8 points.
And he is really in a zone
Nobody
right
worried
now,
about LeBron.
playing and scoring with confidence.
Garland, that's for 2. Capella finds Green. Baseline J on the way. Nice jump shot. Good. And the Spurs lead by 8.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot. And we know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for LeBron James. 10th in assists. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists. And he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Wendell Carter comes in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Clarkson in for Tyler Hero.
Oh my gosh.
He's checked in for Los Angeles.
Large guard, loves to drive it, and somebody on defense needs to rotate in front of Clarkson if you're going to stop him.
Here's Goodwin. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first
You
attempt.
tell me Goodwin couldn't hit a layup or something against Minnesota? Like,
San
come on.
Antonio leading by 6.
Why do you sign the players if you're not going to actually play them? Like, what's the damn point?
Clarkson dishes to Capella. One-on-one fast
I
break.
hate to tell you, but Finney Smith is not a scorer.
He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Green. That one drops for him.
Not just
Well, those
a
guys
jump
could've
shooter.
popped up
Connect
for
is
him.
very capable of capitalizing
In
inside.
any 3 of those games, the fact that they didn't even play them at all is
Here's
crazy.
Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Carter with a screen on Doncic. Garland the pass to Capella. Clarkson for 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting
All
up
the way
a
from
team
Utah.
and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter.
That's the craziest
Spurs
shit about
lead
this
by 9.
series. Is
The second quarter coming
The Lakers
up
should have
right
been
after
up
this break,
3-1.
So don't go anywhere.
they blew the last 2 games. They had the lead in the last 2 games. And JJ Redick's like, I only got 5 players. I don't know what to do. It's like, no, bro, you got 12, bro. What is wrong with you? When Shaq and Kenny and
so far
Charles
through one
Barkley are
quarter,
calling
it's
you out
been
on
a
national
lopsided game.
TV,
We'll see if
you're
that
probably
changes here
making
in
a
a
mistake,
second.
buddy.
And let's quickly check out the
Not
scoring
that JJ Redick
breakdown
would know
here
anything
for the
about
Spurs.
titles.
These guys have been so
What?
quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Connect out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Goodwin in at the 2. Lakers trail by 9. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Carter. And here's the break.
Says a lot. That says a lot about.
Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
J.J. Redick.
Simply overpowers.
J.J. Redick is a shooter, right?
Contact. Wendell Carter Jr.'s tough as
the fact that he's sat.
He's got his first chance at the line here.
Milton,
checked in for San Antonio.
Goodwin, Connect, all these guys that could shoot the ball. It's like, dude, why are you not giving them the opportunity that you had in your career? You know? Imagine if no one ever played J.J. Redick.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
It's crazy.
It's a
You're the kind of coach that's not going to play your young talent.
The floaters, teardrops,
Jake Milton's kind of,
whatever you call them, runners.
Hasn't found
the finishing touch to
a team to stay on.
Offensive arsenal.
But that's what that dude light up the Clippers one time. He may have been on the Clippers. I can't remember, but I think he lit the Clippers up for like damn near 30-something points.
Tries a 3 off the inbound.
Yeah, I think it was Philly versus
rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Vincent. No good from outside.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And it's Green with the
You didn't play Jackson Hayes?
Defensively, they are in total control.
And all the Laker marks were like, well, he was just fouled out and got embarrassed by Gobert. And I'm like, y'all got embarrassed by Gobert. What are you talking about? Jackson Hayes is still 7 feet tall. He can get a rebound or two. It was not a blowout game. They were in the game for most of the game.
A lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You tell me Jackson Hayes couldn't got a rebound in game 3 or 4?
Here's the league's top shooters
to stop the run that y'all went on?
Second. Third is Jared Allen.
You don't think Shake Milton could have dropped 20?
Say enough about these two guys shooting this season.
You don't think Dalton Connect could have dropped a few threes for you?
Incredible stuff.
It was like a 3-point game the whole freaking game in game 5.
And that one misses.
Instead, you're playing Austin Reeves on a broken foot.
You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more
LeBron
because
on a
of
broken knee
Los
and all that
Angeles
bullshit.
making a switch here. Milton's checked in.
Playing Gabe Vincent. Like, really, bro? Like, JT Redick, bro, you need to, not be a coach, bro.
And the second free throw, good.
Go back to shooting threes.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half
played
played so far.
Just put the Laker jersey on, Redick,
Milton
and you can shoot
finds
threes.
Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith, and it's sent back by Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there. Impressive.
Go ask the Laker players that didn't even play the last 3 games of the season for them. How much they like that coach.
Don't take care of the ball, fellas. That's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more.
Imagine being Jackson Hayes and you're watching Gobert go for like his career high. And you're like, oh yeah, this is great, but why is this happening?
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Playing a gas Luka Doncic, ancient LeBron, Austin Reeves on a broken toe. So where the hell you at? Going on? Ankle, something was wrong with his foot. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Some changes here for the Spurs. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Capella. Brooks comes in for Jalen Green. And it's Tyler Hero in for Jordan Clarkson. On defense, the Spurs. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. The shot by Kleber, wide open. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Nailed from three-point land.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Here's Hero. Spurs working the ball around now. And the three ball is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Entering the league as an older prospect at 23, Dalton Knecht is a very skilled offensive player. The question with him, can he add strength to his frame? Time will tell.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Austin Reeves in for Shake Milton. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Utah Jazz.
And that matchup against the Heat, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Reeves against Hero. Carter. Hero kicks to Carter. Kicks it out to McCollum. Three-pointer. Back to Carter. From downtown. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Knecht. 5 points in the game. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Knecht. Clock at 6. This one for 3. On the wing, Reeves. Misses the 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Carter, the pass to Hero. And it's Brooks in the corner. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
No margin for error that time. Big-time slam from big man Carter Jr.
And the Lakers with possession here. 15-point game. Doncic against McCollum. Three-pointer. Brooks grabs the board.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Good on Brooks for making that extra pass. That was the smart play.
Lakers trail by 17. Pass to Knecht. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. Reeves has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Outside, Hero. Here's Hero. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Spurs lead by 16.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay-for-play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Here's Doncic. After Tyler Hero's bucket. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Reeves, following the 3-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. 6 to shoot. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And Carter has it in the corner. Good on the 3-point shot. Carter's got 8 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to connect. Lakers working the ball around now. Launches it in the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
We've got 1:23 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Finney-Smith. Up top, Reeves. All sorts of time. A rebound by the Spurs. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Oh, fuck.
And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Damn.
Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Connect.
Oh, fuck.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot. Managing to swat that one away. Let's see some of the numbers here for Wendell Carter. Really been a key contributor over the past month. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jalen Green comes in for Dylan Brooks. Clarkson, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And it's Garland in for McCollum. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. LeBron comes in for Connect. And
LeBron,
Jake Milton in for Doncic. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, James.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean,
LeBron, who you ain't guarding nobody, bro. Get out of here with that. Man. You lucky Rui was in my way.
15, 6-second difference between the shot and game.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that.
Yeah, you weren't in the way that time.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Lucky boy.
Now LeBron, 9 points last game out. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Clarkson. Garland left side. Over James. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good group too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Y'all down 20. What the fuck you talking about, LeBron? Do a better job to get my teammate. Man, what teammates? What GM? Man, y'all's GM is ass.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
That's why y'all
You look at Los Angeles. They've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room.
Look at the Kings. What? What's going on there?
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Spurs.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
Hey, it's not rocket science. I keep telling people that.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Y'all getting that rebounded.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
They've got Black. Allen is out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's
Luka,
Green,
you're like
and
50 feet behind me, bro.
The shooting guard.
What are you doing?
It's the San Antonio 5. Now, here's Doncic.
Oh, no, not a 3.
Good with the triple.
+8 in the rebound.
Oh, look at me.
One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that one's good, Doncic.
Boy, shots like this prove Doncic has the ability to be a major threat from there, expanding his game.
Where are you going, Luka?
Allen kicks to Clarkson. They get the rebound. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
Wow, Green looks almost unstoppable out there, crashing through the defense and getting into his shot.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Doncic passes to Reeves. Beyond the arc. Doncic, no good. Spurs leading by 18. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
Doncic against Grant. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic.
Yeah. That is
that
not
one's
possible.
right there, though.
What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And that one is good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
The Spurs making a switch here. Heroes check in. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well.
Wow.
Number 1, the Spurs.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Here's Reeves. He's got 10. On the wing, Doncic. Over Grant. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
Now let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen. The past month has been surreal, and he's an eraser inside, a definite factor defensively, right in that top 5 in blocks per game.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding.
Why did he pass that way?
In the paint today, their work on the boards has been impressive.
Okay.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Lakers passing it around. Vanderbilt. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the drive. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Luka Doncic. The Spurs have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Now here is Hetchimer. Scoreless thus far. And they pick up 2. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
No.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly.
Damn, really?
Off the inbound, no good. Green taking his time here. Here's Allen. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Allen's got 4 points this quarter. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's LeBron. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
And the wide open shot from Green. Green missing again. For Los Angeles, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Allen, a screen on LeBron. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Black. Off target with his 3. Lakers trail by 20. Here's Reeves. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Carter, he's checked in for Grant. And the Lakers also making a switch. Finney-Smith's checked in. James, the pass to Doncic. He takes it in, and the dunk by Doncic.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
Carter down low. Finney-Smith defending, and good that time. Carter's got 10 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Finney-Smith can't get it to go.
Boy, that's as good a look as he's going to get, in my opinion. He's just got to shake that one off and get ready for the next chance.
Down low, Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Boy, this team is comfortable with Reeves running the show. He's an excellent decision maker.
Here's Black, guarded by Doncic. Pulls up on the elbow. Jump shot is good that time. Hero's got 19 points.
Really?
And obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Black. He has 6. Outside, Hero. Knocks down the 3-ball.
28 feet.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Doncic outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get
I'm leaving.
It's a 3-point bomb.
That's it.
That gives him his second 3 of the half, with 3 total for the game.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 22. The shot's good from LeBron.
How about dual from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Garland is checked in for the Spurs. The Lakers also making some changes. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Goodwin subbed in for Luka Doncic.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Goodwin. Here's the double team with Allen. Here's Kleber. That 3 off the mark. And Clark, while he might be someone who doesn't stand out, Maxi Kleber is vital for this team.
You know, Kleber usually averages in the single-digit scoring, but he's a 6'10 floor spacer, which puts a lot of pressure on the opposing defense. He plays a lot of the 5, and he more than holds his own defensively. He's a nice rotational player.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Los Angeles guys shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Kleber. Nice move. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There's Green with the 3. Offensive rebound. And that one drops. Allen's got 6 points in the quarter. 1:44 left in the third. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Garland. Jumps up. Here's Carter. Oh, my! Wow!
Stunning and surprising jam by Carter Jr. I don't think anybody saw that coming.
Now here's James. 18 points for him. No problems knocking that one down.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Outside Hero. Pass to Garland. Outside Green. Baseline jumper. The Lakers with the rebound. Finney Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Good on the shot. LeBron's got 20.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Hero, no good.
Heat check.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Here's Goodwin. Kleba, the pass to LeBron. Now Goodwin. Good work defensively by Carter. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. With the shot. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got 10 points here in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's James. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Get that out of here.
Here's James. 20 points for him. No good on the quick 3. Hero from long range. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Spurs delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Goodwin out there with Doncic. Then it's Connect. Then there's Maxi Kleba. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward.
First team.
Boy.
Spurs on defense. And it's blocked by Capella.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end. Outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
So it's the Lakers now. Goodwin passes to Kleba from deep. The shot, no good. Pass to Grant.
It won!
Shooting gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Clark, the NBA has seen some iconic personal rivalries over the years. And I'm sure you remember most of them.
Yeah, I do, even those that I wasn't part of as a young basketball player growing up in Cleveland watching. But I read a lot about them, Wilt and Bill Russell, the Celtics and the Lakers and all of those great teams. Obviously, high school graduate of 1979, the Bird and Magic rivalry, easy answer for anybody around my age. And then you think about Isaiah Thomas, who was in my high school class, and then Michael Jordan. Those Pistons-Bulls rivalries were pretty intense and must-watch TV. So there have been a lot over the years.
He hits both from the stripe. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, and used his extra year eligibility to transfer to Tennessee. And there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
Good one. Good.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
San Antonio leading by 23. Garland attacking and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Luka Doncic.
And going on the attack, Garland gets the defense on their heels and earns himself a trip to the line.
Both free throws good from Garland.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
There's the pick.
Oh, shit.
Now, here's Goodwin. He's covered by Clarkson.
What are y'all doing?
Plenty of space. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. San Antonio again missing. Doncic with it. Now defended by Grant. Here's Connect. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Bounce pass from Reeves. Here's Doncic. And Grant sends it back.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, keeping his eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot.
That drive comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists tonight. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And each year we see Jeremy Grant, he gets better. And defenders have their hands full with this guy.
The first one falls. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
You'd really like to see even more of this from Finney-Smith, fighting to keep that play alive.
And it's Brooks in the corner. Shoots over Connect. Misses off the right iron.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Capella dishes to McCollum. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Reeves has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Lakers. Here's Black. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Capella. And it's McCollum in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Grant. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Grant's got 11 in the second half. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. And the dunk by Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Here's Harrell. And James pulls it down. Lakers trail by 21.
Oh, shit.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt, a screen on McCollum. Here's Reeves. Hachimura, the pass to LeBron. Vanderbilt with it. Takes a step back. Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know what separates Doncic from most players? He's really calm under pressure. Great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
And the Spurs making a change here. Bates Diop's checked in. Spurs leading by 19. Here's Black. Pass to Harrell. There's the triple. The rebound by James. Reeves outside. Now Vanderbilt. James, the pass to Vanderbilt. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tyler Hero.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him.
Oh,
he was in a zone.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And Doncic hits it to go.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Here's Clarkson. That's short off the rim. Lakers trail by 18. Doncic left side. Takes the 3. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And the well is
not his
running
game
dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Shit.
First free throw is good.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
McCollum's checked in for Jordan Clarkson.
A disappointing trip to the line there, even though it was just one miss.
Yeah. W. W.
I'm not stinky, right?
No, you baby.
Now is not the time to be missing those. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Lakers trail by 19.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for San Antonio.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against the conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And we watched one guy all night long, guy.
Oh, you get your baby.
I'm not stinky.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not stinky, right?
Oh, boy.
And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyler Hero.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one.
Luka Doncic, 2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Poked loose, stolen by Thompson. Puts up a deep 3. McCollum, no good. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Wendell. A big performance on the boards tonight. Did you expect to dominate like that coming into the game?
No, I didn't. I just wanted to come out, help my team any way I could. So, rebounds or not, I did what I had to do to help the team win.
You were a big part of it tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Tyler Hero.
What does he have? 27. Oh, went out a pretty big game. So that's the second game with the sliders. I've noticed just both teams aren't shooting the basket, which I guess is better. The final scores are much more realistic. I may need to up the CPU to shoot a little bit. I don't know. Cause I dropped both by 10. But they're shooting really bad. They're hitting more threes though. Man.